station's closed again, sleeps beneath its veil of rain. My footprints, broken trail behind, steals the night lights from my mind. The dark, deserted streets stand clear. Today has lived and died in here. So I leave the chapel gloom to find the shelter of my tiny room. But it's alright while the lights of the city shine so bright. It's alright till the last winding train fades from sight. Then alone in my room I must stay to lose or win, while these wild bedsitter images come back to hem me in. The paneled patterns on the door chase shivering shadows to the floor. Upon the pillow, worn and thin, the memoirs of hopes begin. The carpet with its flowers and shredding spires, a foot before my bed, the crack that won't return again, advancing through my broken window pane. But it's alright while the lights of the city shine so bright. It's alright till the last winding train fades from sight. Then alone in my room I must stay to lose or win, while these wild bedsitter images come back to hem me in. I've left back home all right, with laughing words that warm my sight, saying, tell us, how's the city life? I reply, and say just fine. And so, you see, I can't go back till I either win or crack. I'm standing in a one-way street. The stage is set, the story incomplete. But it's alright while the lights of the city shine so bright. It's alright till the last winding train fades from sight. Then alone in my room I must stay to lose or win, while these wild bedsitter images come back to hem me in. Gothenburg streets were like silver sheets as I kicked my feet through the snowy world. And in the land there I held the hand of my Scandinavian girl. We stood as part of a bleak facade, but the city's heart was still beating. And for a while there I shared a smile with my Scandinavian girl. And I stood there quite surprised to see reflected in her eyes the very thought I'd left done set us too unwise. So we passed through a world of glass, and the moment passed and was lost to time. Time too soon with his broken boom took my Scandinavian girl. reflected in her eyes the very thought I'd left unsaid is too unwise. So we passed through a world of glass, and the moment passed and was lost to time. Time too soon with his broken moon took my Scandinavian girl. Oh, I'd come from Pittsburgh to study astrology. She said as she stepped on my instep, I could show you New York with their walk between 4th Street and 9. Then out of her coach taking 7 harmonicas, she sat down to play on a doorstep, saying, come back to my place, I will show you the stars and the signs. So I followed her into the Blacklands, where the window frames peel and flake, and the old Jewish face behind the lace peeping out trying to get to see what's cooking. Just John the Baptist in the park getting late, thinking there's no one looking. And it's 80 degrees and I'm down on my knees in Brooklyn. Her house was a dusty collection of rusty confusion with landings and tunnels, and leaning bookcases and spaces and faces and things, where 25 Puerto Ricans, Manhattan Mohicans, and Jewish Italian pawnbrokers lead their theatrical lives in their rooms in the wings. While outside in the Blacklands, the violent day runs wild, and the black and white minstrels run through the crazy alleys while the cops go booking. And the ruthless, toothless agents sneak around and there's no one looking. And it's 80 degrees and I'm down on my knees in Brooklyn. And oh, I'm back in the city again. You can tell by the smell of the hamburger stand in the rain. She spoke of astrology while muttering apologies for coffee that tasted of hot dogs. I said that's okay, mine was cold anyway and just grand. Then she lay on the bed while the radio fed us with records and adverts for cat food. And I looked at her holding my thoughts in the palm of my hand. And outside in the Blacklands, the evening came and went, and the bums in the street begging money for one last drink are hanging around the liquor stores trying to get a foot in. And the girl from Pittsburgh and I made love on a mattress with a new moon looking. And in the cool evening breeze I was down on my knees in Brooklyn. Mr. Willoughby, whose only luxury is the sugar in his tea, teaches history at High Worthington School. His clothing has remained unnoticeably plain, his common room technique suitably restrained, though maybe too cool. Work done in the summery sun, see the cricket ball fly intently, like a strange demented bird towards the sun. Considering its flight, he pauses for a while. Ah, but Mr. Willoughby, we've never seen you smile. Tell me how come? For sometimes it must get lonely. But it's life and life only. Maurice said, Renee, why didn't you say that you'd be so late? The supper that I made is ruined again. Is there anything you'd like? No, nothing, he replied, standing by the stairs, not looking in her eyes, so stupidly male. All dark and lying in bed, you've been with her again, she blurts out, then turning on her side, begins to cry. At first he doesn't stir, but then mumbling his words, he reaches for her hand, she shivers but doesn't take it away. But sometimes it does get lonely. But it's life and life only. Oh, Smithy Smithers fell, clock from Clerkenwell, on the beach at Bournemouth, thinks he very well may be next year in France. Inspired for a while, he decides to risk a smile at Mr. Willoughby, who passes, polishing his glances, studiously averting his glance. Renee, several deck chairs away, wonders if they would be better, while Maurice is with the kids out in the sea. And I was feeling small, sitting on the wall, looking at them all and wondering, who will I be? But sometimes it does get lonely. But it's life and life only. But it's life and life only. But it's life and life only. But it's life and life. Said the apple to the orange, oh, I wanted you to come close to me and kiss me to the core. Then you might know me like no other orange has ever done before.
In his brain, he must have died instantly, he felt no pain. Crowd quickly gathered to the feast of the gun, waiting for the ambulance and cops to come. Sirens wail in the concrete. Electric Los Angeles sunset, the sunset, the sunset. Oh. Headlight lit the faces by the tabernacle door, gazing at the bloodstains on the damp sidewalk. As the crowd turned to go, a man was heard to say, oh, he must have had it coming to him anyway. The blood wagon rolls through the dragnet. Electric Los Angeles sunset, the sunset, the sunset. Oh. Cadillacs roll through the smoggy perfume. The buildings choking on oxygen fumes. Evangelists praying in rented rooms in the afternoon. Which way do the signposts reach? Our pricked eyes in the sunrise. The gates of the city are rusted over and moldering. Of the evening decays into the night, while shadows press like moths against the neon light. Movie cues diffuse into a cinerama haze, while libertines read pornozines in street cafes. The madman swings in the pulpit. Electric Los Angeles sunset, the sunset, the sunset. Oh.
She's a mollusk, a seamstress, a princess, a priestess, a negress. She knows her position. She's a swallow, a willow, a cello, a pillow, a bow, and also a physician. She takes your eyes and mends your head. She pours the wine and breaks the bread. She has no lies to tell you and no truths to sell you. She's a girl, she's almost a woman.
On zero she flies as the morning sighs, spreads her wings like a seagull. From the mountain he watches her, biding his time, but his eyes are the eyes of an eagle. He's a hawthorn, a raven, a scarecrow, a haven for moon-blessed thought and opinion. He will laugh like the fountains, the bones of the mountains lie deep in his forest religion. You will call his name when evening falls, and the ground sets hard, and the night wind calls. You will feed him and heat him, at times you will need him, say you are almost his woman. On zero she flies as the morning sighs, spreads her wings like a seagull. From the mountain he watches her, biding his time, but his eyes are the eyes of an eagle. In the shuddering Madrid, bloodlet sunset, a tired man is leaving his cover. And the soft eyes of zero are cut by the sounds of the vanishing feet of a lover. And the door slams shut, and the air grows tight, and the throat is gripped by the hands of night. And all that is left is the clock on the shelf as it ticks one day into another. On zero she sighs as the morning dies, with the broken wings of a seagull. From the mountain he watches her, sensing his time, but his eyes are the eyes of an eagle. At the fall of the day, the man of the mountain is nearing the end of his travel, and the fence is down on the westland bounds, and a footfall pounds in the gravel. Comes a knock 3 times, and the air grows still as he steps inside from the sudden chill. And the moment is caught in the net of the night, for the coming of dawn to unravel. On zero she flies as the morning sighs, spreads her wings like a seagull. From the mountain he's coming, judging his time, and his eyes are the eyes of an eagle. On zero she flies as the morning dies, spreads her wings like a seagull. From her window he watches her, a man in his time, but his eyes are the eyes of an eagle.
boats go out across the evening water, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves aloud, the ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On my wall the colors of the maps are running. From Africa the winds, they talk of changes coming. The torches flare up in the night, the hand that sets the farms alight to spread the word to those who are waiting on the border. In the village where I grew up, nothing seems the same. Still you never see the change from day to day. No one notices the customs slip away. Last night the rain was knocking on my window. I moved across the darkened room and in the lamp glow I thought I saw down in the street the spirit of the century, telling us that we're all standing on the border. In the islands where I grew up, nothing seems the same. It's just the patterns that remain, an empty shell. But there's a strangeness in the air you feel too well. The fishing boats go out across the evening water, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up the waves aloud, the ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On the border. On the border. On the border. You told the man in the Broadway Hotel nothing was stranger than being yourself. And he replied with a tear in his eye, love was a roll away, just a cajole away, missed on a summer's day, nothing was clear. Love was a smile away, just a defile away, I sought it every way, no one came near. You asked the man for a room with a view, nothing was said as he stared at his shoe. Then he replied as he gave you the key, love was a roll away, just an unfold away, that's all there is to say, no one came near. Alone in your room you hide as the night rolls by in the street outside, and you feel over the words he said till they turn to rain all around your head. You're seeking a hideaway where the light of day doesn't touch your face, and a door sign keeps the world away behind the shades of your silent day.
You made your home in the Broadway Hotel. Room service came at the push of a bell. And the man said as he put down the tray, love was a steal away, just a reveal away. I tried to find a way, nothing was clear. Then as he turned away, you asked the man to stay. He was there all the day, no one came near.
Strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanation, she'll just tell you that she came in the year of the cat. Give you time for questions as she locks up your arm in hers, and you follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tiled walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door she leads you to. These days, she says, I feel my life just like a river running through the year of the cat. While she looks at you so coolly, and her eyes shine like the moon and the sea. She comes in incense and patchouli. So you take her to find what's waiting inside the year of the cat.
still with her, and the bus and the tourists are gone, and you've thrown away your choice and lost your ticket, so you have to stay on. But the drumbeat strains of the night remain in the rhythm of the newborn day. You know, sometime you're bound to leave her, but for now you're gonna stay in the year of the cat. Year of the cat.
You play. Well, the picture is changing now, you're part of a crowd. They're laughing at something, the music's loud. A girl comes towards you, you once used to know. You reach out your hand, but you're all alone in those time passages. I know you're in there, you're just out of sight. Oh, time passages. Buy me a ticket on the last train home tonight. Lucy worked a different club every day, and though she put her mind to it, her heart was never in it. She stayed around just long enough to get paid. She won't pass the time with you, she can't stay a minute. And all these changing faces never bothered her at all. They just existed like a backdrop or a pattern on the wall. Lucy looks like someone who is waiting for a call. She knows it'll come, but no one else can hear it all. Lucy finds the dressing room and the bar, hangs her clothes up, hopes tonight the contract won't be broken. Well, they kick you round so much when you're not a star, make you play all night just for a pittance or a token. But all these imperfections never bothered her at all. She says it sharpens your perception when your back's against the wall. There's something that enables her to rise above it all, to shrug it off just when it seems to go too far. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel the pain coming on inside. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel it now, and you don't know why. You don't know why. last time that I saw her, she had given up the chase, moved away to California, got a suntan on her face. She says that life was just another time, another space. It's over now, she learned a lot, it's not a waste. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel the pain coming on inside. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel it now and you don't know why. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel yourself reaching out inside. Hey, 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 I think you almost feel it now and you don't know why. You don't know why. Of smoke arising from the walls of the Bastille, and through the streets of Paris runs the sense of the unreal. The kings of all departed, their servants are nowhere. We burned out all their mansions in the name of Robespierre, and still we wait to see the day begin. Our time is wasting in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely palace of Versailles. Inside the midnight councils, the lamps are burning low. Oh, you sit and talk all through the night, but there's just no place to go. And Bonaparte is coming with his army from the south. Mariah days are numbered, and we live hand to mouth while we wait to see the day begin. Our time is wasting in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely palace of Versailles. Ghost of revolution still prowls the Paris streets. Down all the restless centuries, it wanders incomplete. It speaks inside the cheap red wine of cafe summer nights. Its red and amber voices call the cars at traffic lights. Why do you wait to see the day begin? Your time is wasting in the wind, wondering why it echoes through the lonely palace of Versailles. Wondering why it echoes through the lonely palace of Versailles.
And an evening, when the day goes down, she leaves the bright house lights, stands and watches with a coat pulled around as torches light the western skies. Sometimes she thinks she knows him just too well, other times not much at all. They live their lives in some familiar spell, catch each other when they fall. Nothing lasts, well she knows. Try to hang on, when it's gone you'll be burned. Fashions and friends come and go, everyone travels that road in their turn. She wants to run out where the day meets the night, far beyond these Midwest farms. But she'll be with him till the day she finds a stranger lying in her arms.
to the door. The voice said, get out while you can. There's just 10 minutes, nothing more. Time for only the essentials. Better gather them and run. False name inside the passport, the gold bars and the gun. And once again, they've come out of the past. And though your mind is full, your heart is beating fast. You've been through it all before. Each time you wish a little more than you could ask. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? There's no rest for the running man. Why can't you let him be? It's a long and twisting journey from the sweeping northern plains to the outcrops of the jungle bar beneath the tropic rain. In the customs hall, the officer takes you to one side, and his eyes reveal no feeling as you hand over the prize. And once again, you've bought a little time, and once again, you're fading out of sight. Still the fox is growing older as he calls over his shoulder to the night. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? No rest for the running man. Why can't you let him be? Here, come over here. Beneath the sympathetic moon, we'll sit and talk over old times without fear. Another beer. From the cafes of the night, the tumbling rhythms of guitars ring loud and clear. You always got away. What it is that keeps you just that step ahead, no one can say. In one last wave, the agents of the dawn break down the door of a house where you were standing, maybe just an hour before. Still the thread continues to unwind. You take the hidden roads that only you can find, and should they come upon your tracks, there's just a question hanging back you left behind. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? No rest for the running man. Why can't you let him be? What do you want from me? What do you need from me? And I think of you now as a dream that I had long ago, in a kingdom lost to time. In the forest of evening the archer is bending a bow, and I see you bring him bread and wine. Down the legions of years the invaders have taken this land and bent you to their will. And the memories fade of the ancients and all that they had, though the magic lingers round you still. Oh, who would walk the stony roads of Merlin's time and keep the watch along the borderline? And who would hear the legends passed in song and rhyme upon the shepherd pipes of Merlin's time? On a night just like this, in a place far away, he met with a girl in the spring. Something about him just turned her around, as though she were caught on a string. And being so young, they held on to each other to see what the moment might bring. He loved her then in a secretive way, not showing his care or his need. She stayed beside him and looked to the day he would somehow begin to be free. In the chill of the night she would hold him and say, this is how they always should be. Rocks in the ocean, waves on the sea, keep it in mind. If love comes unsatisfied, don't forget me. Don't forget me. To depend on the more, though the lesson was still to be learned, taking for granted the gift that she gave, as though it were something he'd earned. And she for her part growing slowly away from a love that was never returned. Then came the day that he never foresaw, when he woke to find she was gone. He followed her then to the ends of the world, to tell her how much he'd been wrong. But the more he called her, the more she was lost, leaving only the words of her song. Rocks in the ocean, waves on the sea, keep it in mind. If love comes unsatisfied, don't forget me. Don't forget me. As he looks for her down through the years, and the friends that he had have all left one by one, for their words weren't reaching his ears. He chooses instead now to wander alone to a song that only he hears. Rocks in the ocean, waves on the sea, keep it in mind. If love comes unsatisfied, don't forget me. Don't forget me. Darkest hour, just before the dawn, there's no sound from the empty street, but sleep won't seem to come to me. All your words in my head linger on and on. They've come to steal my time away till the night is gone. I must be losing my shine, like an old dusty burgundy wine, in a cellar cool and damp, dull beneath a yellow lamp. No one turning the key to come and get me today. The more I think about you now, the more I'm feeling that way. See you there, everywhere, optical illusion. Telephone, let it ring. I don't want intrusions in my life. I know tomorrow I'll find there's nothing here at all, just some trick your mind will play with shadows on the wall. Nothing real that I feel, just some confusion of my time. In my darkest hour, when all the blinds were drawn, you're just some mirage I saw just before the dawn. Your head in your hand, what you saw you won't say. As the newspapers flew in the wind, I can see you're one of that kind who carry around a time bomb in their mind. No one knows when you'll slip the pin. Rumors of war, rumors of war. I see that your dress is torn at the edge. You are lost, intense, like a man on a ledge, waiting to jump as the waves break over the shore. You say there's a storm that can't be delayed, and lately it seems to be coming this way. You can hear it break like the slam of a door. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Just look all around at the past and the present, the cross and the crescent, the signs and the planets are lining up like before. There are souls on fire in the day and the night, on the left and the right, in the black and the white. You can see it burn in the eyes of the rich and the poor. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. So here we stand at the edge of 1984, bracing ourselves once again
For the storm approaching is those who long before huddled in caves from the rain. The enemy's face is so hard to see. Sometimes it seems that I see him in you, sometimes in me. Who can he be? No use consulting the prophets and leaders, they all disagree. Russians and Americans, here's a song for you who carry the weight of the world on your heads. Russians and Americans, tell me if it's true, you really believe all the things that you've said. The red, white and blue running into the red. From the wars of Europe, the Pilgrim Fathers set off with their hopes and their bond. Some settled down by the coast, others crossed the mountains and into the flatlands beyond. From scramble and dust of Muscovite streets, merchants developed the trade routes and opened the door to the east. Pioneer ways, chilled by the cold breath of winter, or baked by the heat of the day. Russians and Americans, passing through the fire of revolution and coming of age. Russians and Americans, driven by desire, two players pushed to the front of the stage. The whole world now watches each move that you make. Two runners caught in the thrill of the race. The finishing line is as far as the stars that the satellites chase. Why quicken the pace? Why does it seem that you choose to lose reason before losing face? Russians and Americans, driven by the past, the third world moves in the shadows you cast. Russians and Americans could turn the world to dust. So much to live for, so much undiscussed. So much in common and so little trust. From the streets of Athens and Rome, the voices still echo to crumbling walls. Look to the past and remember no empire rises that sooner or later won't fall. Forever the changes we still have to face. Some people say that a country is more an idea than a place. Though nothing is safe, we still choose the mark that we leave on the open canvas of space. Russians and Americans, maybe you should see into the heart of the world, not its head. Russians and Americans, if you want to be the feet of the world, better mind where you tread. The footprints of history are left where you step. So here we stand at the edge of 1984. Inside the lonely building sits the candidate. His speech is typed and ready. The $100 plates sit on deserted tables beneath fluorescent light. But no one comes to hear him, no cheers disturb the night. So where are all the voters? Where the voters' wives? They've all gone to the movies, trying to understand their lives. The candidate is slipping into some dream of old, not noticing around him 1,000 rubber chickens going cold. Have the feeling you're the only person living in the world. The people that you see are one-dimensional or never there at all. Even just the commonplace warm, familiar greetings are a lie. Their voices and their faces are as empty as the space beyond the sky. Merlin is walking with a scarf around her head against the rain. The doorways in the shops fill up with people and it's pouring down again. A man with an umbrella seems to see her, but he turns and looks away. And nothing really matters, 'cause there's nothing that she wants to do or say. In the real and unreal, in the real and unreal, as she puts the key inside the door, she's just an ordinary girl. Did you ever have the feeling you're the only person living in the world? Comes around and yet she doesn't feel a part of it at all. Did you ever have the feeling you're the only person living in the world? Only person living in the world. Only person living in the world.
flying jacket still has her perfume. Memories of the night play across his mind, high above the fields of France. A single biplane in a clear blue sky, 1917, no enemy was seen, high above the fields of France. Oh, she looks, but there's nothing to see. Still she looks, saying come back to me. Tells her just remember me this way, but here am I more true than anything I do, high above the fields of France. The letter that came was bordered in black. She'll find somebody else, but not forget, leaving her regrets like vapor trails of jets, high above the fields of France. High above the fields of France. Crossed over the border the hour before dawn, moving in lines through the day. Most of our planes were destroyed on the ground where they lay. Waiting for orders we held in the wood. Word from the front never came. By evening the sound of the gunfire was miles away. Softly we'll move through the shadows, slip away through the trees, crossing their lines in the mists and the fields, on our hands and our knees. All that I ever was able to see, fire in the air, glowing red, silhouetting the dust on the breeze. All summer they drove us back through the Ukraine. Smolensk and Vyazma soon fell. By autumn we stood with our backs to the town of Orel. Closer and closer to Moscow they come, riding the wind like a bell. General Guderian stands at the crest of the hill. Winter but weather the rains, oceans of mud up the roads, gluing the tracks of their tanks to the ground while the sky turned to snow. All that I ever was able to see, the fire in the air, glowing red, silhouetting the snow on the breeze. In the footsteps of Napoleon, the shadow figures stagger through the winter, falling back before the gates of Moscow, standing in the wings like an avenger. And far away behind their lines, the partisans are stirring in the forest, coming unexpectedly upon their outposts, growing like promise. You'll never know which way to turn, which way to look, you'll never see us. As we're stealing through the blackness of the night, you'll never know, you'll never hear us. The evening sings in a voice of amber, the dawn is surely coming. The morning road leads to Stalingrad, and the sky is softly humming. Two broken tigers on fire in the night flickered their souls to the wind. Oh, I wait in the line for the final approach to begin. It's been almost 4 years that I've carried your gun. At home it'll almost be spring. The flames of the tigers are lighting the road to Berlin. Softly we'll move through the ruins that bow to the ground. The old men and children they send out to face us, they can't slow us down. All that I ever was able to see, the eyes of the city are opening, now it's the end of a dream. I'm coming home, you can taste it in the wind, the war is over. And I listen to the clicking of the train wheels as we roll across the border. Now they ask me of the time we were caught behind the lines and taken prisoner. They only held me for a day, a lucky break I say, they turn and listen closer. I'll never know I was taken from the line and all the others to board a special train and journey deep into the heart of holy Russia. But it's cold and damp in the transit camp and the air is still and sullen. The pale sun of October whispers the snows will soon be coming. I wonder when I'll be home again, and the morning answers never.
The evening sighs and the steely Russian skies go on forever. The wind is blowing, the boats across the sea, and the sails will fill the morning, and the cries ring out to me. The more it changes, the more it stays the same. And the hand just rearranges the players in the game. It seemed I stood alone, and the veil of all the years goes sinking from my eyes like a stone. Shall fall and put to death by the English Parliament shall be fire and plague to London come in the year of 6 and 23. An emperor of France shall rise who will be born near Italy. His rule cost his empire dear, Napoleon his name shall be. Franca come and the government driven out shall be. An English king seeks divorce and from his throne cast down as he. One named Hister shall become captain of greater Germany. No longer does this man observe, and bloody his rise and fall shall be. Time is sand, your ways are leaves upon the sea. I am the eyes of Nostradamus, all your ways are known to me. Man, your time is sand, your ways are leaves upon the sea. I am the eyes of Nostradamus, all your ways are known to me. distant land, the sun goes down on sands of endless deserts. See tomorrow run by hand in hand with yesterday, well, once the time hung still forever. In the wink of an eye, the bells are drawn and shadows hurry away, and the world goes to Riyadh today. See the light of the moon on the tunes, you almost feel the ghost of Lawrence riding by. See the emperor run as the sabers flash, the desert tribes come with the sun behind them. At the turn of the page, see the moving finger writing new words to say, and the world goes to Riyadh today. While you never can tell what the dawn may bring, you just be careful how you choose your friends now. Every turn on the night of the wheel of fortune changes everything, don't lose your head now. Like a storm on the ocean, empires wax and wane and crumble away, and the world goes to Riyadh today. Three brothers now shall come to power. Two alone are born to rule, but all must die before there are two great men, yet brothers not. Make the North united stand. Its power be seen to grow, and fear possess the eastern lands. From the gates of Rome, a pope named Paul is doomed to die. A great wall that divides the city at the time is cast aside. These are the signs I bring to you to show you when the time is nigh. Man, your time is sad, your ways are leaves upon the sea. I am the eyes of Nostradamus, all your ways are known to me. Man, your time is sad, your ways are leaves upon the sea. I am the eyes of Nostradamus, all your ways are known to me.